Good morning. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Good morning. I am off to the opposite side of the street for 7-Eleven for breakfast and lunch and maybe a snack. And then I need to find an exchange office because I have got way too much money left over. And I don't want to exchange it at the airport if I can just exchange it here. I am going to keep about 5,000 won just in case, because I think I need to buy a ticket to the train station, or like from the train station to the airport. I'm not entirely sure, maybe I should check first. Might be a good idea. But then I am off to the airport because today I am flying to Japan, which will be cold, but not as cold as here. Also, Google Maps doesn't work here, so you can use Naver Maps or Kakao Maps, which I've been using. Kakao Maps has worked really well for me, but I've heard great things about Naver Maps, so I think you can use both. Okay, that was beyond stressful, so I made it onto the bus, not at the time that I wanted, but that's okay. So, I have money on my money card, and I've made sure that it was topped up to 17,000. But I think the woman at the register had made a mistake, because when I wanted to check in there was only 14,300 on here, which is not enough. But I just exchanged all of my money for Japanese yen, so I couldn't top it up. You're not allowed to top it up without cash. It's cash, no card. So then I thought, okay, what am I going to do? I'll just ask, like, you could do credit card, like, it's a weird system, but I had to give my credit card to the driver, and I'm gonna pay at the airport. Fine. I thought about getting money from the ATM, which would have sucked because it's a 4,000 fee, and then to top it up to 17,000, but I couldn't find an ATM that would work with my card. So then I thought, okay, if I can just get the money on the card back, I will happily pay with credit card. So I went to 7-Eleven where you can top it up. They said, no, you have to go to the subway. So I went to the subway station. They said, no, you have to go to the information desk. So I went to the information desk, and the guy said, this is not our card, it's from CU. CU is the convenience store here. So I went there, and luckily they could give me my money back, but it took a while. So it's now, let me check. It's now 12. Oh god, it's 12. This bus takes about an hour and a half. So it's 1:30, and my flight's at 3:30. I've got 2 hours at the airport, but I wasn't allowed to check in online. I feel like that's just a common thing here in Asia. I couldn't check in online for AirAsia, for HK Express, and now for TUA. I'm flying TUA, which I think is a Korean airline, but they have a one bag 10 kilo limit, and I managed to fit pretty much everything in one bag except for laptop, camera, and my liquids, and some food. So I'm gonna stuff all of that in all of my pockets, hide my laptop underneath my jacket because it's cold enough to wear a jacket, so for once it's not weird that I'm walking around like it's minus 50 degrees. And then all of my camera goes around my neck, and then hopefully the bag is not too heavy. I did have to fit my day bag in here, and like I said, it fits. They have a 10 kilo limit, which is already better than 7 for AirAsia, but I think it's gonna be more. I think I might be at 11 and a half. I'm not entirely sure what I should take out if it is, but maybe they're not even gonna weigh it. I think they're gonna weigh it because you have to check in there. But if they have self check-in, I'm doing self check-in. But I don't think they do because I haven't even put any information of my passport in there. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat some of the food right now. I've got to drink all of my drinks, but I've got an hour and a half to do that. So this is the first time the weather has been like pretty good here. It's nice and sunny, it's not too cold, and that's obviously the day that I am leaving. But I think South Korea has been nice, but I don't think I got the most out of it at all, solely because of the weather. I'm just not a cold weather person, so it's not Korea, it's me. But I think I have to come back here when it's warmer and sunnier and I can enjoy it more and maybe see a little bit more of the country. I saw some great things though, but I think I can see more, so let's go to Japan and maybe come back to Korea one day. So good news for me, I got everything through check-in. I only have to board, but we're just gonna fake it till we make it. I'm now just waiting for my flight. I think I have about an hour left to wait, so all in all I wasn't actually that late. But as you can see on this side, I have a nice view over the runway and the tarmac, so I can just plane watch. Got through boarding with all of my luggage, so let's board the plane. Welcome to Japan. I managed to grab a ticket for the train. It leaves in about 7 minutes, so let's rush through it. Pretty much everybody got off here, but I have one more stop to go. The train into the city centre is about 16 euros, so it's not the cheapest, but it's fine. And then the flight itself is fine, nothing to write home about, but I couldn't get a window seat, so I had an aisle seat. There's zero footage of that. And so far, Japan doesn't feel warmer than Seoul. But maybe because it's late, the sun has gone down, it's dark, it's in the evening, so it's colder. But I'm gonna head to the hostel and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. But like I said earlier, welcome to Tokyo, Japan. So I checked into my hostel, which is like, the hostel itself is pretty good. Like, it's nice, it's clean, it's not very social so far. I think there's one other person in my room, but you know, I'm only here for 2 nights. But I'm off to 7-Eleven to see if I can buy a SIM card and maybe some other things. Now this is a well-known fact about Japan. There are so many vending machines. So I'm definitely going to see which ones are worth it and which ones I should hit up and what I should get.